Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness.
Okay, so how have you guys been in your marriage recently?
Well, I thought that once we got the money, like, everything would be better and we would get along more, but obviously that's not the case.
Maybe if some of us would be spending all the money.
I'm not spending it all, I'm just getting the necessities.
Necessities?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gloria and Anthony, I think that you guys need to talk it out. Money is not the solution to your problems. Gloria, maybe you need to cut back on the spending, you know, those squirrel coats, not necessities. And Anthony, maybe you need to be a little more lenient. So my next question would be, what was your experience on your honeymoon?
Well, little miss can't help herself over here. Wouldn't even do her own laundry. Not my laundry. I'm not asking her to do my laundry. I got that covered. But her laundry, she wouldn't even do it her own. And a couple days later, we were at a restaurant, couldn't get a tomato sandwich, lost her mind. Perfectly nice restaurant.
Well, you always do my laundry, so I don't understand what the problem was when you couldn't do it this one time.
I just asked you for one time.
And the tomato sandwich, they are so delicious and very healthy, so I just really wanted it and they didn't have it and they couldn't please me, so whatever.
I don't know what to tell you.
Had your guys' issues, they're in the past. You need to let them go. If you guys are going to find any success in your marriage in the future, you're going to have to take these issues and find a meeting ground in the middle, and that's just overall going to be the deciding factor. Well, my next question would be, what started to happen when you guys moved into the Marietta house?
Well, after I bought the house, things were going along great. We had friends over from time to time, had a few parties, and it was good. Until one weekend when we were at a friend's house and she would not stop begging me to go home. And when we were at the train station, I freaked. But, of course, like always, she won. And we went home.
I always win, but I only won this time because you grabbed my wrist so brutally and tried to break it, I'm pretty sure, and you just blew up on me. I don't understand why.
Well, Anthony, I think those anger issues seem very serious, and I think that you need to find an activity where you can channel that anger instead of channeling it at Gloria. Well, I remember you guys telling me about Joel Holt. Can you give me some more detail on him?
Well, I just felt very uncomfortable with him being in the house, and I was trying to go to bed, and I just felt his presence there, and it was just so disturbing. So I had to leave the house, and I just ran away to a train stop because I just couldn't do it anymore.
And I, of course, came after you because that's the man I am.
That was the one and only time you've ever showed any care for me.
I was with you
ever.
the whole night. By your side, and I would not let you go.
Because
Well, that situation sounds very crazy. My next question for you, Gloria, would be, how are you feeling with Anthony gone to the war, and what would you do in your spare time?
Well, I was very sad and depressed when he left, but Rachel had my back, and she was there for me, and I forgave her for flirting with my husband, which was not that big of a deal, but she took me out on a double date, and she basically cheated on her husband, so it's kind of a big deal.
Well, Anthony, I remember you telling me something about a woman named Dot when you had left the war. Can you tell me more about her?
Who is Dot?
Oh, whoa. Slow down. She is this crazy girl that I met at camp. I swear. She was in love with me. And
Just
she
like
was
all the other
psycho.
girls.
There's nothing I can do about that. What do you want me to do? Okay? She was crazy. And I left her, and I came back to you.
Okay, look, you guys, I think for this to work, you both need to be truthful to each other about this. Anthony, I remember you telling me that you went out on some sort of date with Dot. I don't know.
What do you want me to do? Dot is a sociopath. There was nothing I could have done to get that girl off of me besides leaving from the war.
Well, why didn't you leave sooner then?
Okay, what about you? What about you? There's nothing I could do. What about you and your date with this guy?
I didn't do anything on this date. I was like practically forced to do it, and it was just I love you, not him.
But does she really love him? Find out next week.
Well, you can say I'm a pretty cool guy. I'm an author. I'm a best-selling author, and that's what I do for a living. I'm actually cousins with Gloria Patch, Anthony's wife. I do a pretty good job looking out for her. You know, probably better than Anthony does, even. You know, but we're close. Anthony and I, we're close too. We're good buddies. Yeah. Recently, I've been writing screenplays for movies, but to be honest, that's not what I'm too proud of. They're low quality movies, low budget, not my kind of thing. But my real work has been invested in my newest novel called Demon Lover. It's the story of a boy who makes the deal with the devil. I won't talk much more about it, but you can go buy it right now. In fact, there is a motion picture being made that will be released in exactly 7 months and 12 days. You should all go see it. That'd be great. Man, is it getting hot in here? This is me, you know. I'm really glad I wore shorts under my pants. I'm single. My latest book is called Demon Lover. It's about... What's it about?
Would not stop begging me. I know.
Jake.
I was a good one. I just hear you. I'm trying to get in the zone. Alright.
Well, that experience, it sounds crazy.
Well, I felt very sad and depressed, and I didn't want him to leave, but I forgot. Well, Jake. Well, I was very sad and depressed.
Don't look at him. Why are you looking at him? You're talking to nobody.
Well, I was very sad and depressed.
I told you guys.
Alright, dude, when you get up here, you're gonna freaking...
Dot?
Well,
Well?
I don't... Hold on, time out. I'm not laughing. I don't know what to say.
I know.
Called Demon Lover. And Demon Lover is the story of a boy who makes the deal with the devil. Well, I'm not going to get too into it, but it'll be out in 7 months and 12 days, and you should all buy it.
Too bad it's already out.